Do you want to learn how to grow up selling in Adobe stock? So, someone asked me a question on YouTube inside my channel that if I can help them by telling them the techniques of how they can sell the designs that sells a lot or any designs that have more market value. So I just thought I should make a video on that, and so here I am today now in front of you guys. Hello everyone, my name is Juan Yusuf, and in this video today I'm going to tell you my secret designs that sells a lot all the time on Adobe stock and Shutterstock and deposit photos and a lot of other microstock marketplaces. So first of all, one thing I just want to tell you guys that there is no hard and fast rule. The thing is, for every single platform there is certain rules to follow. Maybe there is something that sells on one platform but that does not sell so much on the other platform, and something that sells on Shutterstock maybe is not of so higher value on deposit photos or something like that. So what I need you to consider on this, I want you to be very clear that whatever design you are going to create, that is not going to waste anyway. For example, if any design can sell on one platform, maybe that is not going to sell very well on the other platform, but you do not have to be disappointed by that, because at the end of the day, that is your hard work and that will be taken care of at any time, at any place. So let me just make design for you guys that what I think is selling very good at my platform at Adobe stock, right? Because this is something that someone specifically asked me about. So I'm just going to open my Adobe Illustrator right in front of my screen, as you can see guys. So here I am inside my Adobe Illustrator, and before moving on, I just want to make sure about the right criteria that I follow for the designs and that is more acceptable over there. Because one more question that I have came across all the time from people that their designs and even their profiles are getting rejected because of certain rules and regulations that they have put forward inside their FAQ sections, that you have to follow these rules in order to get accepted or in order to get your account running. So first thing was that as you can see, here is one of the artboard that I have created, but the artboard requirement for Adobe stock for your design to be accepted is 5000 into 3000, that is preview size. And when you are making the design for your design inside Adobe Illustrator, the artboard size have to be 1280 pixels into 768 pixels, right? So I'm going to resize my artboard size to that size, right? So here I am with 1280, and the height must be 768, right? So I made a new document before, and then I have just resized my artboard size according to the requirement. Before I move on, let me just show you what exactly kind of design it was that I have put a lot over there in my profile on Adobe stock. So if you can see on my screen here, this is one of the design that sells a lot. So these are a few designs that I'm selling over there that have really great value, and as you can see, the presentation is really great. So maybe something like that is a factor that appeals them most. So the second thing that they are looking for is, something related to your culture, right? For example, let's suppose you are from a very unique culture In fact, everyone is from a very unique culture. You have to, pick something that is from your culture and just put them into your design practice and try to make something out of that, because that is something that is going to resonate over there inside your design, and people are going to like that. And of course, for that kind of design, your design stats can easily skyrocket, you know because sometimes I create user interface designs that reflects in my culture. Like, for example, I am from Pakistan, and the kind of designs that I reflect in my illustrations and my overall portfolio is that something that reflects from my culture. In my experience, in my profile, 2 to 3 kinds of designs are really selling very well inside Adobe Stock. So one of them are user interface designs, and then the second one are infographics, and then templates like these. So what I remember, my last design that I put over there on Adobe Stock was this kind of uh, print template, you can say, or you can also use as PDF or social media template. I will be going through the whole process because exporting that is a little bit complicated. So I will be explaining the whole process, that how it works, because something that you will be exporting will be different from something that you are going to submit that on Adobe Stock. So first of all, I will start designing the whole design, and then I will tell you that how to export that in the right way so that you can put that on Adobe Stock, and hope that that design will work really well for you guys. So first of all, here we are inside our Illustrator, and I will start creating the design. Let's pull up the background, and I will create the background exactly the same as my artboard size, and I will align that in the center and the middle. Remove the stroke outline. I will definitely work on the background later on. So first of all, the image that I'm going to place is, this is the PNG image that I'm going to place. This is the burger, right? So I'm basically going to create a social media template for as you can see, related to food, fast food, and I will going to put some image over here, and also I'm going to add some text. Now, one question that you will be going to ask me here, that maybe that question will pop up in your mind, that they do not accept PNGs or all that stuff. I know, I have been working on that, but the thing is, they do accept that. But you do not have to add these PNGs inside the design when you are exporting that, and when you are sending them the project file. So, what exactly you are going to send them as a project file? Just follow through the whole video, and I will explain that. All right, so let's focus on the design part first, and let's create the whole design, and then I will tell you the secret. Okay, so here this is our subject, and I'm just going to create something out of that. So here the idea that I have in mind is that we are going to create some kind of social media design for a restaurant or some kind of burger company that sells burgers, and what we are going to do over here is we are going to add their details, and we are going to add their free delivery and contact details and all that stuff, and their whatever content you would like to add over here, you can add that. So let's go and start with our heading. I can add something like, for example, let's say delicious food. Delicious food. And we can play around with the text as well. Definitely. When it's about food, you have to do a lot of things, because along with the taste of the food, you have to make taste of design as well delicious. So hope you get my point. Alright, so let's try some script fonts or some fun fonts. Maybe this work. I think I have used delicious in my previous design, so let's go with the different thing maybe over here. Anything different than delicious, maybe I can use. Okay, let's go with fast food. Fast fat food maybe. Okay, let's go with fast food. Alright, maybe we can change that later. Let's focus on the design part first. Or I'm not so much happy with the font right now. Maybe let's go with a different style. If I can add that here. Something like that. Okay, so this is something playful and I like that. I would like if this can be something really minimal. I would also like to add some design elements, but not right now. Let's focus on the text part first. So if we come down over here, we can add some other details. For example, their contact details. I'm just going through the whole idea of just composition right now, and then I will be making it refined version as I go through the whole process. Okay, let's do it regular. It's not regular, it's bold actually. Let me find something that's more convenient. What about medium? I don't know. Okay, I think this is cool. And we can grab some colors from the image so we can follow one theme. And as you don't have to be very darkish, what you need to do over here, if I can just make it a little bit light and go with the dark gray maybe. It's not going to appear like that, but if I zoom it a little bit, maybe you can see that. And now it's really gray, so maybe I bump it a little bit dark. Alright, that's work. Okay, cool. Now let's move on with the next part. Okay, I think there is a little bit more detail that we can add over here. Free delivery, maybe. Something that everyone likes. Alright. Free delivery, order now. And then maybe we can add their contact details. Okay, let's add contact details. Anything just random. Okay, I think we have enough figures. And maybe we can decrease the font size a little bit and change the color and make this a little bit maybe bold, because we are going to pay some extra attention over that. And we also gonna add some extra attention over there, because this is also something that is going to be very eye-catchy for the audience. So let's make it a little bit hard and bold. And maybe I can add a little bit more some design element over here. Maybe I can add some lines. Let's increase the font size to 2, and then I will make a copy over here. Make sure that it's central line. Alright, so I think this part is good. And now let's make it a little bit bigger. Here I have one more idea, that if we can break it down into 2 pieces and food over here and fast over there, and make the size a little bit bigger. Alright, so I think this is looking cool. Now the presentation is a little bit better, and it's looking cool. If I can add something more, I don't have any idea right now, but maybe on the way we can add more details. I really want to focus more on the other part, that is how to export that thing, but I really want that if we can also make the whole design look better, because presentation also matters. Let's complete the design, and after that I can tell you the whole process of exporting the design. So let's move on and add some shadow, make it a little bit bigger, and from opacity menu we'll go ahead and bring this to multiply, and I will decrease the opacity down to 50%. I think this is now looking way better, and I will group both of them inside one group, and I'll delete this up. Okay, so this is the basic part with the very minimal background and very minimal, whole typography and the whole design. But I think there must be something more to the whole template, so maybe let's go ahead and add some lines over there if we can. Okay, so let's make it a little bit vintage. Let's go ahead in the middle and add one more line, and I will just increase the size of this line. So the point here is just to make the background pattern with the lines, and I'm trying to just tweak that over here. Let's blend them together and add some more lines, something like that. I think I've made one mistake. Let's go back, and instead of doing it like that, I will just bring this line over there, remove this line first, and then I will bring this line at the far other edge, and then I will just go ahead and create the blend. I think 15 points are good enough. From blend menu I will go ahead and expand that, and then I will copy that over there to the next part, and over here I'll make sure that this is properly aligned. So I have just one rough pattern, and I will decrease opacity by 50%. So just quickly, I have managed to create a pattern for the background, and I will now clip mask this. First of all, I will just go ahead and expand the whole artwork of these lines, and I will make sure that everything is in the right place. So let's grab my background and make a duplicate copy on the top of the whole pattern, and let's clip mask that. Alright, I think this is good to go. Okay, very rough, very fast, but I just managed to make it, and I will drop the opacity to maximum that I can. So this is the design. Everything is ready inside the design. Just make sure your burger, that is PNG and that is raster file, and everything else in whole design is just a vector or typography or anything else, right? So before moving forward, just make sure that everything is expanded. For example, right now we have this whole text that is editable. So what really I do in my designs is I make everything expand. For example, the text is now no longer editable. I have converted them to outlines. Every other thing inside the design is pretty much, non-editable and purely vector. So I will group up the whole design, right? I will group the whole design in one group, and I will paste the raster file that was my burger in the top, right? So inside my layers panel, you can see that one layer is PNG, right? This is raster file, and everything below is a vector file, right? So what I'm going to do is, for now, I will go ahead and save it on my laptop, and I will make the JPG preview for that, right? So what I'm going to do for that is, on my keyboard I will press Control Shift Alt S, so that I can bring up this window that says save for web, right? So if you remember, I told you that my design file or my project file is going to be 1280, right? As I have designed in front of you, right? This whole file is 1280, and this is the preview file that now I'm going to create, right? So this file is going to be 5000 into 3000. So this is the preview file, and this is bigger than your actual artboard. So I'm going to save that on my desktop. Okay, now so I'm done saving my preview file. As you can see that this is my preview file, and this is 5000 into 3000 pixels. Okay, and now I'm going to save my EPS file or my project file that I will be sending them along. As you understand that this platform or Adobe Stock do not accept raster files, right? They only accept the EPS file that is only including the vector files. So what I'm going to do is I will select this burger and I will delete that, and I will save this whole artwork as EPS. Okay, so what I'm going to do is over here I will select EPS, and now I will save that. Inside this window, what I'm going to do is I will select Illustrator 10 EPS, and I will make sure that my sizes are good enough and not so big, so I will compress them down to 25%. Alright, now this file is saved on my computer, as I can show you inside my file browser over here. So inside my file browser I have two type of files. One is my preview, that is 5000 to 3000, and other one is EPS. This is EPS, right? So what I'm going to do is I will just rename both of them as same. So just make sure that all of the files are same name, and then I will group them up inside zip. Okay, make sure the name of zip is also same, and now I will go ahead and upload this file on Adobe Stock. Alright, let's open Adobe Stock. Okay, so here is my Adobe Stock account, and I will click on sell. And what I'm going to do is I will click on upload first, and over here I will upload this zip file over here. Okay, so as you can see, my zip file is uploading. So what exactly happened over here is, let me go through the whole process again. This is my complete design. This design is without the raster image that was inside that. Okay, I just exported the file as pure vector file, and that is what they need. For example, if you go to FreePic or any other platform like Shutterstock or maybe Adobe Stock, what you see is that there are a lot of templates in which you will actually find the raster images, but they do not have raster images in their EPS files. So this is a process that they actually do while they are just exporting their files as EPS. They actually just exclude this PNG file and then they just upload them over there on Adobe Stock. So that's the whole process of doing this. Now I will just go ahead and I will complete my process of uploading. If you have any question, just feel free to ask me inside the comment section. I will happy to help you. I will just go ahead and add some more keywords. Just make sure that all the right options are checked and there are no people, so no. I will copy everything from my title. Alright, so this is it. That's all. You can add more keywords if you want, and that's how simple it is. Now I will just click on submit file and I will click submit. You can add as much detail as you want, but make sure that whenever you export anything, just delete the raster images from your file, because the thing is, this is the kind of templates that sells over there a lot, side by side the UI designs and other stuff. But according to my experience, these are something that have really high value. You can also try user interface designs, because in my experience, side by side these designs, the user interface designs also have a lot of sales. So I hope you like this video. If you do have any questions, just feel free to ask me inside comment sections and I will be there to help you. Okay, have a great day. Bye.